Okay, so I've got two tanks. This is my municipal water backup tank, and then obviously there's the pump that supplies the water into the house, and that comes to a whole filter and automation system that I've worked out. So I've got some manual valves just for in case the automation system breaks down, I can bypass. So with that valve I can bypass the water to go directly into the house, or the auto system will manage it. So there's a pressure sensor to see what the pressure is in the water system. That is a valve that I can control the water to either come from the tank or directly from the municipal feed, and then just there I can bypass the filters if I need to replace the filters that go into the house. Right, so, and on this side, that valve I can open and close the water that comes to the irrigation manifold. Now these bags are here just because, as you can see, the sun is now shining directly on it, and it actually damages the plastic. So I'm going to build something proper. So for now it's just this bag that covers it. So that's why that meter has also got a bag over, just to cover, keep some protection from the sun. But okay, so this, I'll show you the software that runs on this side. But that new cabinet I'm building is going to go this side, which is the rainwater setup. So the water comes in from two feeds, and now tank's full, and then there's a pump for the irrigation side of things. There's also a meter, and I still need to install a pressure sensor, but I'll show you now when I go to the cabinet that I'm building. I'm gonna put it up here somewhere, and that will then control all the logic here. That's just a non-return valve, so the water can only go this way. The municipal water can't go that way and into the tank. That's what this thing is, non-return valve. And here's the control I'm busy building. So if I've just got hooked up temporarily a flow meter. I'll show you the big one that's already installed. There's a pressure sensor. It's not hooked up yet. And then I've got this ultrasonic, which is going to go in the top of the tank. Now it measures distance from here to whenever it's hitting. So for now I'm just putting it like this so that it points up at the roof. So if I turn this knob, the controller wakes up. Now we can see percentage, how full the tank is in liters of water in the tank, the usage of liters, the pressure. Now this pressure is jumping around because the sensor is not hooked up yet, but the code, I've already written the code, and if the pump is on and off, and what the flow rate is. So if I use this ultrasonic and I put my hand above it, you'll see that the percentage full jumps. Now it's 95, 96. I'm moving my hand closer to the sensor, so you'll see 98, 100%. Okay, so I measured how far the sensor will be from the water in the tank, and then using math calculate the liters and all of that. So if I move my hand further away, you'll see it's going to now start, there we go. So now it's showing less and less. If I take my hand away and it's going to hit the roof totally, then you'll see it jump or drop down to 31 again, because that's the distance from where it is now to the roof is 31% what it will be in the tank. If I take this little flow meter, you see the direction, and I blow on it, then we see the flow rate go up, and we see the liters used go up. So that's what this controller will do, and it will also switch the pump on and off remotely. This thing is on Wi-Fi, so if I open it up, I've got Arduino doing all the sensing, and then I've got this Orange Pi Zero PC, which is it's a quad-core computer that I've got hooked up inside this box, and there's the relay and the powers and all that. So my water system, or the tank, has got a quad-core computer inside this thing, and it switches off after 2 minutes. If you or the screen, if you move it again, it comes back. And I can control everything if I want to with this knob. I'll show you the web interface, or the dashboard that the other system is picking up. Okay, so here's the dashboard that I've built. It's got all my solar power information and the battery bank and all that. But this is the water there. I can see that pressure sensor that I showed you. That's what it's picking up, 3.4 or 0.5 bar. The amount of liters used so far for today, that's gone through that meter that's got the plastic around it. It shows me the flow rate. If somebody opens a tap, that will go up, and then the other information I'll still add. Now that ultrasonic will give us this percentage how full the rain tank is, because currently this is just the dummy value. It's not reporting the real figure. So those values that I'm basically gonna get from the new controller box will be fed into this dashboard. It's like you can see the water pressure of the house, but then there'll be water pressure of the irrigation system and so forth. So then we'll be able to control where the water comes from for the irrigation, either from the rain tank or from the municipal feed.